Marauder, what are we doing? We could be cooked. We just could be cooked. Okay, so I'm doing this for the third year. It's the third year in a row I'm doing this. I have tested. This is a new mic. I got it from Amazon. It's pretty good. I'll put it in somewhere when I feel like it. I'll put it somewhere else. But for now, um, yeah. If you don't know what this is, every single year, I for some reason just get on and just decide that I'm gonna pick colleges. The where's this? Oh my! I hated that. Okay, it's fine. All right, so we got to pick every single one today in detail, and because yeah, I just this is what we do. This is what we do every time, every year. Shut up, bro. Alrighty. Don't mind this. I think it's because my ad block is on. Wait, can I just turn? I can maybe turn off my ad block. Not what I wanted to click on. Maybe I can just do this and I'll reload real fast. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't care if there's an ad up here. I'm not gonna get copyrighted for it, so just close this gap, please. Holy lag. Holy lag. Oh my. Okay, it's drinking. Thank you. Holy lag. Let me play. See, normally last year there was an ad up here and you can hit X, but this year it's just bruh. Okay, we have a day. It's just why I'm doing this today. So we got it. Here we go. Um, kind of hyped because I have not done this in forever. It's been a year after not watching basketball for the entire year. We're just gonna hope that I know enough about basketball. That I'm not even gonna. Where even is that? Hold on, I got to get my phone out for this. Where even is that? Sienna, 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 Sienna. Where is this? It's not in Italy. There's no. Italy. Come on. Okay, so Duke. We know. I think most people will probably know where Duke is. It's a pretty big college, popular college in the East Coast, and then C is a private university in New York. So yeah, I'm not even gonna look at the stats in this one. This game is gonna be like a 40-point blowout. Just let me just move on. I'm not even gonna worry about this. And I'm already gonna struggle because this one is gonna be difficult to pick. I feel like I've been reading a lot about these guys, these two teams, and actually, yeah, let's do some. Crank that up, please. Crank that up, please. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's important. That's also important. Actually, it's not really that important. It can be lower. Well, do the math. Oh, they are cooked. TCU is cooked. TCU. Well, I didn't put that many. Well, TCU is our first. Was supposed to be in the first four until they like decided that. If y'all know nothing about basketball, I just like crazy. Why can't I not screw this? Um, let's add this in there. Let's put it in the game section. Let's do this. Uh, let's get some of that. Yeah, let's get some more math going. There we go. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. Personally, I believe it possibly be an upset for TCU to win this game. Just judging how like they came back out of nothing. These are both Buns teams that are not going to win the next game anyway. So even if I get this pick, it doesn't really matter. They're gonna get squashed by Duke. I'm not even surprised. All right, I think we are gonna pick Ohio State for this one. A safe pick. I hate this school. The school's Buns. They win every year in football, so now they want to win every year in basketball. It's freaking annoying, and I can't see that. Okay, that is. Uh, I love NCAA. So cool. This big gap up here. Let's not make the website functional. Stupid. Stupidity. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pick this next one. I don't even think I need to spend time in here. I don't. I don't think I need to spend time. They literally won their conference. They've lost 2 games all season. I don't think Ohio State's gonna beat them. I personally think the ACC is better than the Big Ten in basketball, but I mean, ranks say different. I'm gonna look. Let's have some more now. This game isn't gonna be close. I just feel like it says it's gonna be close because St. John's is like underrated, but St. John's being a 5 seed is kind of it's basically like saying, "Oh yeah, you're good, but you're just like you're not good enough." They're gonna win that game. I don't care what these stats say. Northern Iowa, it's not even good in their conference. They are 23-12. I don't even think Northern Iowa is gonna have like 60 points in this game. That's my personal opinion. And before I hear people telling me after this, why'd you pick every high seed? Trust the process, bro. Trust the process. This game I was trying to put on upset alert, but when I talked to people about it, they said I was a bit crazy. They said I was a bit crazy because, well, it's a Western Coast Conference team. Didn't this team is that in the same conference that Gonzaga's in? Hold on, where's Gonzaga at? Where is Gonzaga? That is not Gonzaga. Wait, where in the? Yeah, I thought they made it. Oh, they're in the West Coast Conference. This is like a whack. What the heck's a whack? Screw this. I'm picking Kansas. I feel like these games are gonna be. Now I could be wrong about this one right here. Ohio State TCU. I could be definitely wrong about that one, but I'm 90% sure. I am 90% sure that Duke is gonna beat either team. So also, I need to probably realize that these two are going to lose to the first seed. These two are going to lose to the first seed, and I think Tennessee can handle both these teams. You'll see them over on the side, I think. Or they might be down here. Yeah. And then I think Texas is going to win this game and make a run. I'll get to that in a second. This one is kind of stupid because Louisville is well, it's Louisville, and you see when you don't win your conference, I don't have any faith in you. And losing 7 games in the ACC is all right. I'm fine with that. In every other bracket I've picked off stream, off everything, I've taken South Florida. So I'm going to be a bit different today. I'm going to take the birds, whatever that is. Whatever that is. I'm going to take the birds. Not because their winning percentage is significantly lower. It's because, well, they played in a difficult conference and South Florida did not, unless you deem Wichita State and Tulsa to be difficult teams to beat. Alrighty, I'm not even gonna look at this one. This one shouldn't even be like. This one shouldn't even be thought of. It's Michigan State. Give me like 10 examples where a 3 seed loses to a 14 seed, unless like 4 players are injured and for fully healthy. Get out of here. It's a blowout game. I don't like Kansas. It's just personal opinion. But 10 losses. Who are we losing to? Oh, that's right. I can't see. That's funny. I can't see who they've lost to, but I can see who St. John's has lost to. UConn. I remember this game. They were talking about this game on the news. Oh my God, UConn beat them by 32 points, and then they ended up getting like what second? No, they won the conference. Wait, so they must have beaten UConn again. Huh. Yep, they beat UConn. Yeah, St. John's is going to win this game by a lot more than I thought they were going to win this game. Let's go to Duke and St. John's. This one is going to be a kind of a wild card pick. I will personally be watching this game. I when it's March Madness season, that might be the only time I watch basketball, unless like the NBA is getting good. So personally, I really want to click this button right here, but it's Duke. This game is probably going to be the best game in the entire tournament. I just don't know if St. John's can handle Mr. Whatever his name is, the good guy in Duke. So we're gonna pick Duke, but if I do another bracket on this stream, we're not gonna pick Duke. We'll pick St. John's because I personally believe that's just blow. So Duke is in the Elite Eight, which is not a surprise. It's Duke. I think they were in the Elite Eight last year, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Louisville, Michigan State. See, let me show you guys something. This is how dumb NCAA is. They want Louisville to win this game. I just change it up and they change it up again. I pretty much think that that's just a seeding thing that they're like, oh well, higher seed's gonna win this game. No, no. Personally, if we were to go off this your suggested pick stat, I would probably lose every single one of these games because it's Michigan State. Once again, Michigan State might be the best basketball program in the country if you don't consider North Carolina and Duke's history to be good. So I'm personally going to pick Michigan State because I don't care what the computer says. And as you can see, we have a 1 and we have a 5 and we have a 3. This one is funny because I do not like UCLA. I literally don't think they have a shot. They have a shot in this game. Both of these teams are a bunch of chumps. First of all, I think UCLA got these 2 wins from their conference tournament, if I'm not mistaken. They lost to Purdue. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They beat Michigan State. I changed my mind. I'm picking UCF. Not even like thinking about it twice. And we're not even going to look at that match. I don't. Who the hell is a Furman? Yeah, I'm just jumping through them now. But this game, on the other hand, look at that. I love to see it. We can spend 5 minutes on this one. We're not going to spend 5 minutes on this one. First of all, both of these teams lost their conference championship game. I'm pretty sure that I don't think Michigan won this conference, won the Big Ten. I could be mistaken. But I'm pretty sure Michigan State's going to win this game. It's not just because 1-2 and then Duke wins the next game. I don't even think Duke is going to get past the Sweet 16. I'm pretty sure St. John's is going to knock them out. But St. John's last year did this exact same thing, and well, you can go watch the old stream and compare it to the actual bracket from last year to figure out what the heck happened. I was very disappointed in that St. John's team. We're going to pick Michigan State in this one. And now for the final 4 pick out of the East. Personally, I would have picked Duke, but I'm trying to be a little bit ideal here. It's Duke. I don't want a 1 seed on this side of the bracket. I personally want us to be a 1-3 and then Michigan State. Yay, we won. I'm picking Duke. Had y'all fooled. Anyway, this game is not even. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at that. You know what? Let's do something. Let's jump down to here now. I also will refuse to look at this game. Tell me the last time Idaho was good. Where even is Idaho? Is there like northwest somewhere? They make potatoes there. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, we're gonna save this one for last. Let's jump to Illinois Penn. Why are people telling me to pick Penn here? Yeah, you can't win the basketball game off being intelligent. We're picking the Illini. That's a tough name. This game is also kind of confusing because did they win their conference? Okay, that makes sense because 12-6. This team is on a hot streak. Oh, we're on upset alert, aren't we? This is an upset. This is going to be like an upset game. They've played no one good all season, and they've played everyone. They've played everyone good all season, as you can see here. They've played some good teams that are also on this side of the bracket. So we just, oh man, I'm gonna be an idiot here because personally, Nebraska's only good at football, and they're not that good at football, actually. So I should probably be quiet about that. Well, Troy just came out of nowhere, though, right? What I'm looking at, oh my bad. You know what? I'm gonna be wrong about this pick, but screw it. We're gonna pick Troy for the upset. And I'm not gonna look at this when I pinned the 12 seed spot, and they got smoked by Gonzaga. They lost by like 30 points. That was terrifying. I don't want to never again. This game is gonna be because it's an 8 and 9, and these games are always close. But we're gonna pick Iowa because I want to go with one of these. At least one of these stat boosts. I want to go with them. Illinois is down there. Florida, Iowa. I'm not going to spend that much time trying to pick Florida to win the championship. I personally think that this is like, I'm not even looking at this, by the way. I personally think that this is going to happen. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. They didn't win the SEC. That's fine. They got smoked by Vanderbilt. In the recent history that we've looked at basketball, they've gotten smoked by Vanderbilt. Texas is not that good. Arkansas did win the championship, but that was when Arkansas was on a down spiral. What's cool? And personal, I don't know. We're picking Vanderbilt. Get out of here. It's the first 1 seed eliminated. We are sending a 5 seed, probably. Now it's time for my upset games. You're going to hate me for these picks. First of all, VCU is going to beat NC. The main reason why I'm thinking that whatever V and C stand for is going to beat the state of North Carolina is because I think there's one singular stat. Yes. This number is bigger than this number. This number is bigger than this number. This number is bigger than this number. And this one and the other numbers are bigger. Look at the facts here. This is an upset game. I think if I go to ESPN right now, it'll be like 4 million and 3 million and 4 million. This is the upset game to watch. I personally do not think VCU is gonna like get hated if they lose this game, breaking so many people's brackets. But ESPN just be stupid like that. When I was on ESPN, they thought like this team was gonna have a great shot. It's a different conference. It's the Athletic 10, Atlantic 10. That's even worse. They won the conference, but I mean, who do they even lose to? No one. They played St. Louis. They played St. Louis. Yeah, they played George Mason. That's not bad. Yeah, we're gonna pick North Carolina because I don't understand the hype around VCU. I personally don't think they have a shot in that. North Carolina and Illinois. I personally believe that whoever wins this game is gonna get their butts handed to by Illinois, and that's just how it is. St. Mary's and Texas A&M. This game is hosted in home of the NBA champions, Oklahoma City. I hear it's a pretty neat place, I think. They're playing in Oklahoma. I don't like A&M at all. Give me St. Mary's. You're telling me that they're going to come up and win in the state that beat them by 20 points? No, thank you. St. Mary's in Houston. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna pick St. Mary's. Houston did not even win the Big 12. They didn't even win the Big 12. Who won the Big 12 then? Oh, Arizona. I forgot Arizona was in the Big 12. I thought they were in the Pac 12. Y'all, I bet these people have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. For the gibberish and slander, we are gonna pick St. Mary's to win this game. St. Mary's, it's St. Mary's time to shine. And then watch them lose right here. That'd be funny. I just get smoked. But this game, see, personally, I don't like St. Mary's making the Elite Eight because that just won't make any sense. That won't make any sense. I'm going to pick Illinois without looking at the stats because I believe in my facts, and Illinois is going to give them the boot. And then Vanderbilt's going to go to the Final Four. This is going to be a difficult one for me to explain, but it's just something about the Vanderbilt team. They should have won the SEC. There's definitely no doubt about it. I think they got scammed. I don't even know who beat them. Well, they beat Tennessee. Oh, they lost in the championship. Oh, that's not bad at all, actually. That's good. Because Arkansas is probably one of the better teams in the country. So Vanderbilt, keep them here to the Final Four. We're not picking the Final Four yet, but it's time for me to look at this bracket one more time. I like every pick I've made except Louisville, South Florida, and we're just going to scoochie on over here. It's time to pick the other side of the bracket. Starting off, we don't care about Long Island University because you look at the stats, they're not even close. It's going to be a blowout. You could probably just pick Arizona to win the next game too, and maybe not in that next game. So this game I haven't even looked at. These are like, it's just that part of the bracket where it's like Can it be over yet? And yeah, the stats don't lie. Just give me Utah State. I could see Villanova winning that game, but I just can't. Also, this isn't close. It's what I was like saying. It doesn't matter. Wisconsin and High Point is hilarious because High Point is just a goated university. They won. I think they won a game last year in the conference or not the conference tournament. The NCAA tournament, whatever they call it, March Madness, whatever you want to call it. They won a game last year. I think they won a game last year. Even if they didn't, I think they're going to win it again. They're 30-4. It's one of the craziest teams I've seen. Wisconsin is good, but they're from the Big Ten. Hawaii. Did they win the Mountain West? Is that why they're here? What even is that? What even is that conference? Yo, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm off screen. What even is this conference? The Big West. Shut up. Shut up. They're banning that. Yeah. This is Big West. They won they got second. This game is a blowout, dude. Don't even talk to me. Arkansas and High Point. This is where High Point doesn't have a shot. Personally, I was the only one watching Arkansas smoke Oklahoma by 3 points. I don't like Arkansas winning a lot of games, but they did win the conference. They're good, so I'm gonna pick Arkansas here. And we have a classic 1-4 game, and this is where I make anyone who has basketball knowledge a bit angry. I'm not taking Arizona to win this game. All your goobers are taking Arizona to win the championship. This is where they go home. This has to be where they go home. I don't care about 32-2. I don't care about beating Houston. I don't care about beating Baylor, or that's not even funny. I don't even care about any of that. This game right here matters the most to me. They beat Oklahoma by 3. That was a crazy. They're a great clutch time team, and I think Arkansas is going to win this and make their Final Four or Elite Eight punch. They're probably going to win it. So, what am I going to do at 8:15 Central Time when Texas wins this game and they take out BYU? Personally, it doesn't matter who wins this game between Texas and NC State. They're gonna beat BYU. BYU is just not. I don't even know. 47 field goal is it's not bad, but they're 7th in their conference. I think if OU would have been in Arkansas, they might have literally been a 6 seed. That's how bad BYU is. Get me out of here. And I don't think we should look at this game. Just pick and move on. Miami, Florida, Missouri. This one is stupid. I don't know why they got lucky with this game. 7-10 games are so difficult to pick. Last year we got every single 7-10 game wrong, and I'm kind of embarrassed about that. This is Missouri, and they're in a better conference. The ACC, well, I don't know. Wait, they shoot better than 50%? You're joking, right? Dang. They shoot 50%. Yeah, this is over. Just sweeping them. They're not even from New York. They're not. This team is not even from New York. Are we serious? Did they win their conference? They did win their conference. So why the number 3? It's weird. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care that they lose by 30 points. Purdue stomps them. And then Purdue wins this game, and then Purdue might win this game. The only reason why I'm thinking that they're not is because ACC is better than Big Ten, and they did lose to Louisville. That's embarrassing. Louisville is they did win that game. Okay, I don't care. Gonzaga. Wait a minute. We need to think about this logistically, because if this is NC State, they will win BYU, but they will lose Gonzaga. We're gonna gamble that it's Texas. We're gonna say it's Texas. Matter of fact, I'll make a second video, and I'll come out and say, if Texas wins, they're gonna beat Gonzaga and they're gonna beat BYU. But if Texas loses, Gonzaga's gonna move on. But personally, it's the safest pick. Give me Texas, and then give me Purdue. My bad. from so done. This game is funny. We're gonna pick Arkansas because they are the SEC champions, and I think SEC basketball is looking mighty fine in my opinion. So we have Arkansas in the Final Four. The fact that this is going to be cooked when I pick this is crazy because I know Duke's going to win the whole thing now. We don't even look at this. This game, I really want to pick St. Louis, but the only reason St. Louis has these good stats is because they're in a, let's just say they're in an easy conference. They didn't play anybody, and as far as I know, I don't even think they won their. Yeah, they lost to Dayton. Yeah, well, Dayton last year was an 8 seed, and they sold me. They cooked me. They fried me alive. So we're gonna pick St. Louis for the upset. And they're not beating Michigan. Whoa. Hold on. This is because y'all are gonna see 81.4 out of 100 because St. Louis plays in a nobody conference. At least the Big Ten is more competitive than the Atlantic 10. Yeah, give me Michigan. Shut up. Yo, I think I was muted the whole time. That's funny. Wait, was I muted the whole time? Yo, we're putting that in the meme section, bro. There's no way. Hey, you know what? We can pick again. We can pick again. I can do that. I think it wasn't. There's no way. Okay. Uh. Oh my god. Um. Basically, let me just give y'all the scoop. I picked this bracket. I went through it, so I'll probably just tell you something. Arkansas did win this one. Why was I on mute? It's so funny. We're doing this stream all over again, aren't we? That's so funny. Like, what's this do? Yo, puts chat on screen. I don't have, bro. I don't have a chat. I don't have a chat. Shut up, bro. I don't have a chat. What are you yapping about? Okay. Well, we're gonna check the We're gonna check the YouTube recording real fast, and we're gonna make sure that I was actually like talking. Because if I wasn't talking, I am 100% redoing the entire bracket. Because I like picking buttons. Those buttons are fun. Buttons are fun to push. Clickety clack clack clickety clack clack. Look at me go. Was I even talking? We're about to find out. I might have been. Hold on. Okay, I was talking. Okay, we're good. Wait. We're good then. We're good then. I can stream. I can go eat food. All right, that is the March Madness stream. If you haven't been around, you haven't been around to the first two, I think they're still up there on the channel. I'll make sure if I can find them or repost them. If not, this is the new mic. I'll put it in the chat real fast. I'll put in my I'll put this one in the chat, my mic, so y'all can see it. Oh my god, I can't click buttons. I'll put it in the chat so I can remember that I know what it is. How do you spell it? I'll put it in the chat in both so y'all can see it. All right. Well, thank you to Restream.io for powering today's stream. Restream is free. I recommend using Restream when you need to stream to people. It's very useful. I think it gets you onto YouTube. Pretty much, it gets you everywhere you need to go. And yeah, that's pretty fun in my opinion. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, I think it is time. You know, it's time to leave. You know, I think that we can dip. Also, I am going to be I'm going to be on more often. I think that we're gonna watch one game the entire March Madness live here and see if it fits my bracket. I'm gonna make a catch up stream probably sooner or later. I'll also be on later after Texas beats North Carolina State, and if they don't, we are cooked and we gotta just get back to it. Bruh, that'd be crazy. That'd be so stupid. I have to get back on here. Let's just hope Texas takes care of their business tonight. Oh, I hate Texas so much. Anyway, let's see what we got here. You know what? Where's Grand Canyon? Did Grand Canyon not make this bracket? Last year they made the bracket and I picked them to like go decently far. So I wonder if they picked it this. I wonder if they like made it this year. I wonder. I just wonder. Oh no, they got smoked. They were in the Mountain West and it looks like they ended up dying. Oh my god. They didn't make it. I think they had to win the conference to make it because they were so buns. Well, that sucks to suck. You know, a cool lesson about basketball, you can't win every single season. You gotta just take the season that you get. You can't win them all. I can say that an example to some places like Oklahoma. I see on this SEC standings. Didn't they beat like Texas lost? I don't care. Anyway, it's been fun having everybody here. More streams coming soon.